Welcome to KIBOU's Passport to Japan, a virtual tour of Japan, where we will share our team's travel adventures while serving up a range of food and drink specials that take you on a culinary journey from the comfort of our restaurant. My name is Lara and I've always wanted to visit Japan, especially since working here at KIBOU. Luckily, lots of the team have visited, so I've asked them to give me their top tips and to share some of their amazing photos. This month, we're heading off to Sapporo on the northern island of Hokkaido. It's Japan's 5th most populated city and is pretty well known for its mountains, ramen, beer and snow. In fact, in 1972 it was home to the Winter Olympics and now hosts an annual snow festival complete with some pretty grand looking snow and ice sculptures. But we're visiting Sapporo in the summer, so what's happening then? Fonny, our sous chef from Cheltenham, just loves Sapporo, so she was definitely my first point of call to find out more. Sapporo, it seems, loves a festival. Alongside their famous winter one, there are heaps of others to attend throughout the rest of the year. Many take place in Odori Park, a sprawling park that stretches right through the heart of the city, and they all celebrate the very best of Sapporo. There's the Ramen Festival, but we'll talk about ramen a little bit later. The Beer Festival, and did you know that Sapporo is Japan's oldest beer and has been brewed there since 1876? The Lilac Festival, where over 400 lilac trees burst into bloom across the park, and the Summer Festival. Plus, one that I think looks really fun, the Yosokoi Soran Festival. This music, dance and culture festival takes place throughout the city, with performers weaving their way through the streets with elaborate dance routines and displays. In terms of sights to see in Sapporo, the iconic clock tower is a must. Built in 1876, it's made of wood and is a symbol of the city's rich history with agriculture. In fact, it originally was the main hall of the city's agricultural school. For nature lovers, Odori Park is a great spot for a leisurely stroll or to have a picnic while enjoying some scenic views across the city. Fon also loved the Sapporo Tower, with its fabulous observation deck standing 90 metres high, offering a spectacular vantage point of the city. Plus, the Red Brick Office, or former Hokkaido Government Office, with its stunning gardens and the Sapporo Beer Museum. Sapporo is great for a little retail therapy too, starting with a visit to the famous Tanuki Koji covered shopping street. Stretching 1 kilometre long and housing around 200 shops, you'll find everything there, from clothes and jewellery to furniture and souvenirs, along with lots of cafes, bars and restaurants. And if you've still got that shopping bug, then a quick trip out of Sapporo to Otaru Miyakadori should do the trick. Just a 45-minute train ride from Sapporo, Otaru is a port city with a beautiful canal and lots to see, eat, drink and buy. When it comes to entertainment, Susukino in Sapporo is where it's at, packed with shops, bars, restaurants, karaoke bars and pachinko parlours, Japanese amusement arcades. There's always something going on in Susukino. And for noodle lovers, it's also home to Ramen Yokocho, better known as Ramen Alley. For many, Sapporo equals ramen, in particular its famous miso ramen. Made with a rich, savoury broth and springy noodles, Sapporo-style miso ramen is a comfort food classic. I'm told that once you've had a steaming bowl of this special ramen, you'll never look at ramen the same way again. Fon tried plenty of ramen during her visit to the city. One of her favourites could be found at Sumaya, a small chain of ramen shops boasting some of the best miso ramen in the city. Another favourite dish that Sapporo is famous for is the Genghis Khan, or Genghis Khan. This local speciality is a type of yakiniku where lamb or mutton is grilled over a metal skillet, then served with vegetables and a variety of dipping sauces. Fon also recommends I try the local shabu shabu, a Japanese hot pot where thinly sliced pieces of meat and vegetables are dipped into steaming broth to cook. Gyudon, or beef rice bowl, featuring thin strips of simmered beef served with seasoned rice, vegetables, egg and miso soup. Comforting chicken curry soup, plus the freshest of sushi from affordable outlets such as Sushi Zanmai, which has over 40 restaurants across the country. On top of that, you'll find a glut of amazing seafood in Sapporo, from succulent crab to buttery scallops, and just look at the size of that clam that Fon discovered. and some rather tempting desserts, including the Beard Papa, famous vanilla ice cream puffs, and Tokochi Daimo, with their traditional teriyaki fish-shaped cakes. That's if you can brave the queues. Have we made you hungry for a trip to Sapporo? Or do you want to try some of their dishes before you go? Then be sure to visit the restaurant this month to try our kitchen team's amazing specials and to raise a glass to adventure with one of our featured cocktails made in collaboration with the Japanese spirits group House of Suntory. Plus, find out how you could win a Japanese feast worth up to £300 with our Passport to Japan competition. Kanpai!